I came up here to make a YouTube video, for the YouTube's, life in a day project that they're doing. I was gonna come up here with some story about, I don't even know what I was gonna say about, the sunrise. But now that I'm up here, feeling the cold morning breeze on my toes, looking at the rooftops of all the houses in my neighborhood, seeing the light almost coming up over that horizon, listening to all the cars going down the highway, all the birds, just, nature and human creation coexisting. It's a different experience entirely. Everybody cherishes sleep so much they don't have the discipline to actually awaken themselves to view what I believe is one of God's most precious gifts in our lives, is the sunrise. Because the sunrise means that God has given us another day. God is blessing us with this beautiful, beautiful presence. There really aren't words to describe it. You just have to experience it for yourself, because I believe that we all need to know that the sun will rise another day in our lives. That no matter how dark things may seem, no matter how much despair you may feel, there will be another sunrise in your life. Happiness is just around the corner. You only need to look for it. And sometimes you must just be still and wait for the sunrise. I've been into some very dark places in my life. Been so deep in depression that I felt like there was no way out. I knew that God wouldn't leave me, but I couldn't feel it. But all I had to do was wait for the sunrise and have faith that He would bring it. Maybe sitting around waiting for it, with just chills running all around you, coldness chilling you to your very bones. But once you feel the warmth of the sun's rays hitting your face, you absolutely know that God keeps His promises. The sun is peeking through the trees right now. Just this singular dot of molten gold. And exactly as it came through the trees, someone's sprinklers came on. It's just when you've been waiting to see the sunrise for so long, when you've been waiting and waiting, having faith and waiting and knowing that it will show up, when it finally does, there is just no words to describe the joy and the beauty of what you see. I just want to shout to everybody, get up. You guys are missing this. You're missing this incredible, beautiful thing to behold. Absolutely is God's glory shining upon you. You gotta see this. See that? It's right there. It's God's blessing on your lives. Coming through the trees like you've been waiting for it. Absolutely waiting for it. And there it is. The glory of God shining upon you. So, this is probably the first time in years that I have actually waited up to see the sunrise. And it's a moment I'll never forget. This has been just a blessing. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, I didn't think I would have this kind of experience when I first climbed up here. I know that would be beautiful, but I just didn't imagine this. So, I guess what I love most in life is being able to see God in all of His creation. Seeing Him absolutely in the sunrise. Seeing Him in the perfection of a little tiny mushroom. In the perfection of a seedling that's just about to sprout its flower. No two pieces of life are the same. And to me that is just beautiful. We're all unique. I know the world tries to tell us you're not unique, you just like everybody else, to be treated like everybody else, but no, you are you. You are special in God's eyes. What I fear the most, actually, is not being able to breathe. Not being able to breathe is what makes me panic when I go in the water and get tired. When I start swimming, I'm fine, I'm okay, I can tread water somewhat, but when I start to get tired and I'm in the middle of the water with nothing to grab onto, nothing to stand on, I will start to panic. I won't think intelligently about how to conserve my energy. So, it's also the same in crowds. It's hard for me to be in the center, in the middle of a crowd. I have to be on the edges because I feel like I'm being suffocated. What makes me laugh is listening to my friends tell their stories. My friends have some of the craziest stories from just things that they've done, things that they've seen people do, and just memories that we've had about all the fun times that we've had. And I don't know, for some reason whenever I hang out with my friends, they can always brighten my day, no matter how bad of a day I'm having. Oh. It's in my pocket. It's something that I brought up here especially for this. I'm in my pajamas, so I didn't really have anything with me, but what I brought is a dog tag that I received at a camp called War, which was about spiritual warfare. And this came on another piece that I have. But the dog tag has Ephesians 6:12 on it. It says, "This is real, a life or death fight against the enemy and his angels." And for me, that is relevant because if we don't feel that God is with us every single step of the way, if we don't talk to Him, then the dark forces of this world, Satan and his angels, will have a foothold over our lives. He will take away other joys of our lives. If He's taken away this kind of joy, then how can we enjoy other things? So, this has been my sunrise. Pray that you have one too.